your memoir, you said that your mother would tell you that you're the author of the only dictionary that defines you.
100%, because you have to be in control of your own narrative. And I'm not sure that I always knew that. I heard it from her, but I'm not sure that I embraced it. And so in addition to being the author of the only dictionary, I'm the editor also. So I get to edit it, I get to change it up, I get to make it work for me. And that's really, I have to tell you, I've had such a purpose-driven life for the last 10 years, especially since my diagnosis of heart disease. I'm a heart disease survivor, but a heart disease thriver. Honey, this is the face of heart disease.
I know.
I never had a heart attack. This is the thing that most women don't understand. You can have heart disease without having a heart incident.
Really?
So here's one of the issues. For the vast majority of my adult life, I was obese or morbidly obese. Now, mind you, you don't need to be sensitive about that statement. Obesity, morbid obesity, I say it real straight because I wasn't fluffy, I wasn't plus size, I wasn't overweight, I was dying.
Do you remember at the top of your weight what you were?
Oh, heck yeah. I remember the day I went in for weight loss surgery, I weighed 307 pounds. And so for my entire adult life, I blamed not feeling well on the obesity. But once I lost the weight, and I lost 160 pounds, I'm so proud that for the last 15 years, I've kept 140 pounds off. But so at 160 pounds low, I thought to myself, I should feel great.
Right.
I got heart palpitations. I felt like somebody was punching me in the chest. I would get lightheaded when I'd go from seated to standing. And Tamron, I listened to my body. I went in to see a cardiologist. I actually, in between meetings, I said, oh, I got lunch at Michael's. I'm going over there, but let me pop in and see this cardiologist. He said, no, there will be no popping. You'll be going to the cath lab. He removed 1 liter of fluid from around my heart on that day.
That day?
On that day. 48 hours later, I got the diagnosis I needed open heart surgery, the real kind, where they crack your chest, take your heart out of your body. My heart was out for 22 minutes. But they put it back in. She made me do online dating.
Which you were not up to doing.
Girl, I was not gonna put Star Jones all on the online dating. But I used my real given name, Starlet. And it said Starlet, 54, lawyer, New York.
Okay, wait. I could have guessed that. Anybody, so you didn't think anyone would know it was you?
Well, but yeah, I used slice of life pictures.
Okay.
I didn't use a headshot. And Ricardo was Ricardo, 54, lawyer, Chicago. And we did for 8 weeks of back and forth, and we went on one date. He took me to a French restaurant for a champagne tasting. And he said, is that okay? I said, the only thing I like more than champagne is more champagne. And I'm a Francophile, and we had our first date. One date turned into a 4-day date. We've not been apart since, and we were married the day after my birthday, March 25th, 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years.
And you said goodbye?
Yeah. I said goodbye. I mean, I'm living my best life, Tamron. I've got my work for women with heart health. I've got my consulting company that elevates diversity, equity, and inclusion across all corporate America. I've got my charity and philanthropy. I get to live a life with a man that I love, a child that adores me, and health that is magnificent.
Oh, my gosh.
At the end of the day, you have to have your health, and I say you have to have your hope, and you want hope for a really great time while you're here on Earth.
Yeah.
And I lost my mom a year and a half ago, and she's here with me at all times, but she didn't leave this earth until I was safely with Ricardo and Jake. My grandmother didn't leave this earth until I was safely with Ricardo and Jake. So within 6 months of me getting married, they were both gone with my precious Pinky, who I had for 14 years. I lost the 3 girls that mattered most to me, but they all knew that I was safely in the arms of someone who would love me forever. And I used to say to my mom, Mom, he's so kind, he's so nice. She said, stop it. You act like you don't deserve it. You deserve every bit of it.
You deserve every bit of it.
And I deserve good health.
All right.